Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to today's alumni and senior gathering. My name is Gracella, and as for today, I'll be your MC. Well, guys, how was your academic experience this week? Did everyone have a lot of fun? Well, I hope you enjoy it and have a lot of fun, yeah? Okay, so for today's Zoom, it won't be like the usual Zoom we have where we learn about like what's uh, bookkeeping or what's counting. So today's Zoom session will hopefully be more helpful and relatable for our future life in university. So today I have even invited several people, one of which is an alumni from BINUS, and as well two of our seniors. We even have our lecturers coming to watch and cheer our event today. So before we start, how about we welcome them by giving some applause reaction. Ooh, I can't see, but I guess there's a lot of applause reaction, yeah? So before I start, how about let me tell you some rules as
Ini
usual.
tuh belum dicolok, Pak.
Okay, so first, please turn your camera on. Second, stay muted and use the virtual background sent by your FL. Okay, for first, I would like to invite our alumni, the Assistant Manager of Bank Indonesia, Pak Arfian Siagar, and as well two of our seniors, Ko Nicholas and Ci Arlia, to the stage.
Hello, Grace. Hello, everyone.
How are you
Hello, Miss
guys?
Yanti, Miss Valen.
Halo Via, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Miss.
Okay, so Pak and Kak, before we start, how about do you wanna like introduce yourself first, like give a brief introduction to for our freshmen? Pak Arfian, you can start first, probably.
Okay, Grace. Don't call me Pa, call me Kak. It's okay. I'm still young.
Kirain laugh on that one. Kesian deh. Grace,
Bro Arfian.
Grace, he's so young and handsome.
Okay, Bro Arfian ya Bu ya. Bro
Yeah,
Arfian,
you can call me Bro
start.
Arvi. Yeah. Hello, everyone. My name is Arvian Saputra Siregar. I am BINUSIAN 2018, and currently I'm working as an assistant manager in Bank Indonesia.
Wow. So how about Ko Nicholas? Do you wanna also give a brief introduction and our Ci Aurelia as well?
Sure. My name is Nicholas. I'm BINUSIAN 2022. I'm currently an intern in Skor Sekuritas as a research analyst.
Okay, hi everybody. I'm Aurelia. You can just call me Aurel. I'm also from batch 2022 like Nico, and I'm also interning at the moment.
Okay, thank you everyone for the introduction. Wah, ini yang today we call orang-orang keren-keren ya. Okay. So before we start, I will like start with something light first kali ya to increase the mood. I'll ask like several simple questions first. So I want to ask nih, what was the reason you entered BINUS International University? Probably Bro Arfian, you could start first nih.
Okay, why I entered BINUS? Actually, back in high school, I was in acceleration class, which I have an opportunity to have 1 year earlier graduating compared to regular classes, and then I was trying to planning to go abroad for to UK, and then my age was 17 years old, and then my age was 16 years old, which the requirement for UK undergraduate is 17. So I have to take a college program, if I'm not mistaken, and then my parents told me that it's not good if I have to have a gap year back then. So I tried to apply international class in Indonesian uni, which they were UI Inter, UGM Inter, and BINUS Inter, and eventually I got into Binter.
I see, Kak. So how about Nicholas and Aurelia?
Sure, I'll start first. So why I choose BINUS International is, first of all, it's close to my house. It only took like 45-minute ride. And before I decide to go for BINUS International, I actually have two options. whether going for Prasmul or in BINUS Inter. So I tried to compare with those two programs at that time. Prasmul, if I'm not mistaken, they have accounting and they also have finance and banking. Whereas BINUS, they have accounting and finance. Because I want to learn finance and at the same time accounting, so I prefer BINUS International. And on top of that, what really intrigues me going for BINUS International is because they offer master track program. So it's one of the competitive edge of what BINUS is providing. So it really interests me.
Oh, I see. So you entered BINUS after that, yeah?
Yeah,
Oh,
ini no sponsor ya.
not sponsored. Oke, siap. Kalau misalnya Ci Aurelia, why did you choose BINUS intern? Binter.
Yeah, so the main reason I entered BINUS Inter is probably the double degree program. That was like the biggest selling point for me. Like I for sure wanted to be in an international university, and then yeah, like Nico, I applied to Prasmol, UPH. What else? Yeah, I applied to like several different universities, but I ended up in BINUS because of the double degree program.
Oke, so poinnya double degree programnya ya, Ci.
Yeah.
So, what was the reason you also applied for international finance major rather than like the other major in the Binter?
Okay.
Arfian could start. Bro Arfian, you could start first, probably.
Sure. I actually so confused back then. I told you that I applied to 3 uni, right? On UI Inter, I applied civil engineer, and then on UGM Inter, I applied medical program. Yet none of it was my destiny, I guess. And then I remember that I got an A for accounting class, and then I tried to apply to BINUS for accounting and finance program, and I got it. Maybe it's a destiny to have an accounting and finance major.
It's the destiny to enter international finance, yeah.
Yeah.
And you can meet Bu Valen, ya, Po.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. How about you, Ko, Nicholas?
For me, well, why I want to join accounting and finance? So, okay, let me break it down. Why finance and why accounting? So, why finance is because I'm interested in the financial market, specifically about stocks. So, I really want to learn like how does the stock market works and how does it affect with the economy. So, I'm interested in finance. And then for accounting, I actually got inspired by Warren Buffett. He's the chairman, CEO of Berkshire Hathaway, and he's also well known for value investing. So during his shareholder meeting, there's this 17-year-old boy who asked him, like, what's the best course of major to pursue financial market or investing in stocks? He says accounting, because he says accounting is the language of business. Because without accounting, we cannot read financial statement. So it's good to learn finance, but it's also important for you to learn about accounting, because accounting goes first, then you will be excel in finance.
Wah, so deep ya kok pemilihan sampai masuk international finance ini. So how about Ci Aurelia?
Yeah, I don't have any reason as deep as Nikos, but yeah, so I'll tell you my story. So after graduating from high school, I kind of had a hard time like figuring out what major I was gonna take. I was always a science student in high school, but yeah, I was quick to realize that science isn't something that I want to pursue as a career. Yeah, but amongst all the subjects that I took in high school, I felt like math suited me the most. Yeah, it's because I like formulas, like equations, and following a set of rules. This definitely played a huge role in my decision to take on accounting and finance. Yeah, it was kind of scary at first because I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to catch up. Like because I had never taken like any accounting or any business related subjects in high school. So yeah, I was initially scared that I wouldn't be able to catch up the very basics of it. But this wasn't the case at all because you will learn everything from the very basics of it, like from literally what debit and credit is. Like it's very the basics of it. So for any of you who may have the same worries as I did, you're gonna be fine.
Okay, so freshmen, if you're even from IPA, it's fine. The teacher will teach you again from the basic up, just as Ki Aurelia have stated before. So after you entered international finance major, what do you like from the major itself? Like, what do you find it interesting? Like the pelajaran yang mana yang seru gitu?
I would say I love the people and the environment. Miss Fallon, Miss Yanti, they were so supportive, not just in the academic area, but also for their students, actually. Maybe you guys wonder why I didn't say the program, because it's actually hard. Not just learning about presenting the financial report, but also we have to know about the logical behind it. But I try to enjoy it, and then with their support and all the lecturer support, I was able to pass all the subject.
Wow, so the teacher plays an important role ya,
Yeah,
Arfian.
for me.
True, I agree. So how about Kak Nicholas nih? What did you find interesting nih in international finance major?
Well, I do agree on what Arfian said about the people, the lecturers, they are all well supported. Maybe I just want to add, like, during our learning program, we did site visits. That's what really interests. So at that time when we have manager accounting course, one of our lecturers, Bu Amel, took us to a factory where we learn like how does the business process going on and how do they do their cost accounting. So because for me, learning on site visit is a more effective way rather than learning in class. That's what I like.
Wah, this is my first time I heard about the yang ditemenin with Bu Amelia. I think I've never been on site, right? I've always been online. That's
Yeah,
fun.
ever since the pandemic.
True. So how about Chiarelia? What do you like from international finance major?
Yeah, what I like about this major is that it opens up to a lot of opportunities. Like it's sort of like a stepping stone to numerous like career paths. Like I can work anywhere from a startup to big corporations to banking institutions, or maybe even profit organizations. Because like every business, whether big or small, will need a finance department, like to make sure that their business keep on making profits and having a clear financial structure. But I also think that the major just opens up to a lot of different opportunities, like job positions. Like, in all honesty, currently my internship has nothing to do with accounting and finance, but I'm still adapting and doing fine with it. So yeah, I just think that the major opens up to different job opportunities, not just focus on accounting and finance.
Oh, that's good to hear, Chi. Okay, I guess like I've heard a lot of information like from you, from everyone, nih. But I'm curious, is there any memorable moments or the best moments that you had while you're in BINUS? Like either competitions or something?
Yes, there is. I
Oh,
would say the best moment when I was in Venus that I was the president of accounting student club, and then back then, together with my team, we were creating a bigger event from the ABC, and then we call it Venus International Accounting Fair. And I don't know whether we still have it or not right now, but there are so many memories during the preparation, and the day of event, and yeah. I believe those experience shapes me now.
wow. Oh, that's so good. Like memorable moments in Venus, yeah, bro. Arfian. So how about Nicholas? Do you have any memorable moments?
For me, one of my most memorable moment is when our team joined one of the prestigious competition, which is the CFA Research Challenge. So that competition is about creating an equity research report where you analyze a company. At that time, we were assigned to analyze Waskita Karya, a construction company, either to buy, sell, or hold recommendation. So by the time we entered the competition, it turns out that we're the youngest team members and we're facing like 3 or 4 years student. At that time, we're still in the second year student. Yeah. So I really remember all the struggles, the stress that we've been going through, the fact that we face kakak tingkat. Yeah, and there's one day we did a report with Mr. Kim. He's one of our mentor. We do the report very intensively and we end up staying late in campus until 10 p.m. just for a report.
So, did you recommend the freshmen to also join the CFA competition later?
That will be another Q&A.
Oh, another Q&A
Later on.
session. Yeah. Okay.
So after all the struggles and the stress, I'm very grateful that our team reached at the top 5. And yeah, we compete in the local finals. Yeah, even though we didn't get like the first or the second, but considering that we are still second year student and we can achieve in the top 5 among those senior students, that's a big, huge leap for us.
Oh, that's actually very great, Ko. So how about you, Aurelia?
Yeah, so one of my most memorable memories in BINUS would have to be when I participated in the FYP as a logistics committee. This was also before COVID, right? So I had experienced organizing an event in real life with my friends, and I made some new friends along the way. This was one of the first few times I got to work as a team with people that I did not know prior to that event, but everyone was quick to get to know each other, and we made a very good team. And at that time, we had like full control and responsibility of making sure like the FVP goes well, because there was barely any help from any teacher or from any admin. So we had to come up with like solutions ourselves if any issue were going to happen. But yeah, joining these events and organizations was probably one of my best decisions that I've made throughout my uni years. I learned a lot. I made a lot of new friends, and also it's good for my CV. Like, yeah, other good memories would be going offline classes before COVID, and I'm pretty sure you guys are going to do that soon. So yeah.
Hopefully, online class soon, yeah, everyone. Offline, offline class, yeah, on site. sorry. Okay. Wah, that was interesting session ya, not that deep, masih light gitu, not that masih berat gitu. Okay, so to continue nih, I guess it would be like better for me to ask like several questions about university life to our probably like start with our seniors first. And I would later come back again to Bro Arfian. Would it be fine?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, thank you so much, Bro Arfian. Okay, so for our seniors nih, I wanted to ask like, what's the double degree program that you take at BINUS Inter?
For me, I took master track degree because I think that by having a master degree, it really stands out in your career path. Like when you try to apply for jobs, so master degree really stands out. And it's been part of my family culture, like education is number one. Because from my father's side, he really emphasized that all of his son and daughter need to have a higher education for a better living. Because at that time, when my father is still the same age as us, he was considered very lucky to enroll in a university. So he's one of the child to attend university. And because of that turning point, he got good career path and the economic condition changed.
That's
Yeah.
quite a deep story ya, Koh. Tapi cool banget.
Yeah.
How about Tia Aurelia nih? What double degree program did you take?
So I am currently taking the 4+0 double degree program with University of Newcastle, or UON for short. This means that I'm studying under the curriculum and all the assignments and exams are from them. So I decided to enroll in this double degree program because I get to get an international degree and study under an international curriculum, all in the comfort of my own home. Like I don't have to leave Jakarta. I felt like I made the right decision, especially seeing like the world right now, the current state of the world with COVID going on. If I had enrolled in any other double degree program, I doubt that I will be able to go to the country. And that will be like such a waste of money. So I'm glad that I took this program. I also like the fact that UON gave us a 3-month mentoring program to help us students discover ourselves, our purpose, how to brand ourselves, how to elevate our CVs, our LinkedIn, stuff like that. This definitely helped me a lot. Like I learned a lot from the 3-month program. And I'm grateful that UON is still giving us monthly mentoring sessions. I feel like it's very essential, especially for students like me who are about to graduate. We need the extra guidance. Yeah.
Wow, so deep nih, Ci. Now our freshmen might think kayak, wah, should I enter UON after hearing this? Ayo guys, you can enter UON, freshmen. So, how do you first adapt to university life? As you know, like the transition from high school to university kan, it's very different, yeah, we can say. Did you find any struggles, or like, how did you overcome the struggles itself?
Well, I actually share the same struggle as Aurelia. I actually came from science major and I never had any accounting courses before. So during the first semester, I really tried hard to catch up with the courses. And there is one time when we had our exam, the first time I heard that we have exam for 3 hours for accounting. And because it's my first time having an accounting exam, I have no idea why do we need to take for 3 hours. So I kind of take it too easy. And then when the exam came and finished, now I realize how hard is accounting. And 3 hours is not enough.
That's true. That's true. I can relate. On my first year, I was so shocked. It's like only 3 hours. No, it's like, "Huh, why is 3 hours?" Then during the test, like, huh, only 3 hours. This question.
Yeah, exactly.
How about you, Aurelia?
I relate to you guys. I completely relate. Kayak now 3 hours seems so little kan. Kayak we need more time. But but other than that, I don't think I have any significant issue adapting to university life. Like in all honesty, I feel like I prefer uni life more than high school. Kayak I just think uni life is way more flexible than high school was. I feel like in uni you can take things at your own pace. Like obviously you still have to make sure that you're on track and not slacking off. Like as long as you got your assignments done, I feel like you can take things at your own pace. But one thing that I would like to point out though, at first, when like transition from high school to university, I tried to make as many friends as I could. Like try to make as many good friends as you can, because there will be a lot of group projects to be done in uni. And I just feel like it's important to be surrounded with people you can trust who are able to work together with you to execute good projects.
Oh, wow. So freshmen, don't be scared about the exam. Ya, lupakan the exam, but make friends first in your first year. Enjoy your time. Enjoy the moment. Okay. So, how did you actually manage your time? As you were like, as I know you were both involved in the ASC program, right? Like
Yes.
organization. how did you actually manage your time during your
Yeah.
Oh, you can tell
So,
your position too.
oh yeah,
Your
sure.
previous position as friendly. Yes.
So when we joined the ASC club, I was the vice president. And as a vice president, it comes with huge responsibility. Like I help the president, and I'm always assisting the president of what he or she needs. So it's quite a hectic activities that we've been through, but it doesn't hinder me from my academic life. So I always have this habit to make a planning every night, like tomorrow, what I gonna do? I structure it up, and I'm gonna set timetable. Like at this time, I'll do this. And then when we have like assignments or things to do, I always put it in notes. Yeah, just a simple organizing things.
Simple tapi tertata. It's good. Yeah, I could
Pretty
follow
good.
it right now. How about you, Aurel?
Yeah, so in ASC, I was the head of external relations. And we have our president here actually in the Zoom. Blessing, do you want to say hi?
Turn on your camera, Bless.
Yeah, the president of ASC is here. Dulu.
Blessing.
Blessing.
Don't run away.
Yeah, okay, never mind. I think he's shy. But yeah, to successfully run the club, we had to have like regular meetings, right, with everyone in the organization. Oh, yeah, Blessing is here now. Never mind, he turned off his camera.
I'll just say I was not prepared to turn on camera. Hello, everyone. Yeah, I am Blessing, and I'm seeing my friends here. They are having a nice chat. I'll be just hanging in with the participants. I'm not ready to turn on video. Sorry.
No worries, no worries.
No worries. It's okay, Blessing.
Okay, so what I was, oh yeah, okay. So before the pandemic, we usually have like meetings immediately after classes end. And it was easy, right? Because like we were all in the same class, so we had the exact same schedule, so it was very easy. But after the pandemic, we had to do everything online, and we usually have our meetings at night at like around 7 p.m. I think. Yeah, but yeah, how to manage time? Yeah, we just always made sure that we prioritize schoolwork first before we do anything related to the organization. Yeah, and we had a wonderful team with Blessing leading us, and I feel like everybody contributed. Yeah, everybody contributed, and we always made sure to complete our task, and we always helped each other. So we didn't really have any trouble, any like big trouble with time management.
Wow, so the teamwork is very good, yeah, Ci, in
Yes.
their time. Oh, okay. So as I've heard that you're also actually at the semester 7, right? And so I think it's almost like the end game of university. Uh, uh, could you like tell us, like, as I know just you said before, like you're actually having your internship, right? Could you tell us briefly about how's your internship with the Gita?
All right, as I said before, I'm an intern at Sukor Sekuritas as a research analyst. So what I do is I make like a market outlook report about a sector, and I assist my supervisor in doing those research, basically.
I see. So how about Jiaorel?
Sorry. Okay, so I'm actually interning at a startup in the educational technology industry. I've been interning for the past 3 months. Yeah, 3 months, and I can say that I've learned a lot from it. My internship experience has opened me to like a lot of career opportunities. Like it opened up my mind. It made me realize that just how diverse things can be. I'm not just focused on one single aspect of the business. I'm able to explore. What I learned the most is working in a team, making sure my deadlines are met, as well as putting like my 100% in every task that I do. Yeah, I'm very grateful that my internship experience has been nothing but good. I've enjoyed working with everyone in the company, and I've enjoyed being able to learn a lot of different things. It was definitely scary at first, because you're going into something entirely new. It's a whole entirely new environment, right? But you'll slowly adapt and to the working environment and what's expected of you. Also, my time at ASC at Accounting Student Cup actually helped me a lot in this internship because what I did in ASC and what I did in the first few months of my internship kind of aligned with each other. So yeah, I'm grateful I had the experience with ASC.
Wow, that's great to hear, G. Okay, so as what I mentioned before, you're going to the end of your university life. Could I ask you about the thesis that you'll be making, right, in the end of semester? How are you faring with it? Have you like prepared for it?
Yeah, so I'm currently in a semester 7, and semester 7 I start doing thesis. So yeah, first of all, it's doing quite fine because I actually already start my thesis last semester when we had seminar in thesis. So in seminar in thesis, it actually helps you to know what thesis is and how do you write thesis. So my number one tip is try to be serious in seminar in thesis so that you can start away earlier. Like I start my thesis in the 6th semester, so I try to be very serious about it. And over the semester, I do like chapter 1, 2, 3, a lot of revisions, and progress are good. So that in this semester, I just only do 4 and 5. So it won't be a huge burden for you.
Wow,
Yeah.
I
And,
love that.
and then another tip, yeah, maybe from now on, you can just think about a topic that you're interested in. That's my advice.
Oh, that's a very good advice, Ko. Okay, so how about Tiara?
I'm embarrassed. But yeah, so unlike Nico, I still have more time because I'm gonna do my thesis next semester, not this semester. But yeah, unlike Nico, I haven't had the chance to really prepare anything for my thesis. I've been very busy with internship, and but yeah, but I've gotten the chance to speak to my mentor and my colleagues at the company. They've been very helpful with sharing with me like tips because they've had their thesis before, right? So they shared with me like their thesis tips, like they shared their thesis experience, what to expect, and what things are like. They gave advice on finding suitable thesis supervisors, and also making sure that you're writing a thesis topic that you're passionate about. Yeah, so I'm also still thinking about the topic, so wish me luck.
Good luck, Chi. You can do it. Good luck juga, Ko. You can finish it. Okay. So after university, what is your plan? Like after finishing university, do you have any plan? Like, are you continuing langsung
Uh,
bachelor or no S2 or directly work or something?
yeah, sure. So so after I finish BINUS, my plan is to focus on my master track. So for the master track, I enroll in Macquarie University, and I'm trying to apply for a course in applied finance. There is a very concentrated course specifically in finance, which I'm interested in. Then maybe for my career path, I would like to go for areas in financial markets. Like my ultimate goal is to be a fund manager where I manage people's assets, investing in stocks, bonds, or any other financial instruments. But becoming a fund manager, it took time. So before going to fund manager, you need to be an equity analyst first. So for my first step, maybe going for an equity analyst. And I also have this goal, a dream since high school, that I would like to attain a CFA charter holder. So it's actually one of the prestigious, how do I say, a certificate for portfolio managers. So usually portfolio managers working on a top company, they own a CFA. It's not only for portfolio managers, it could be for equity analysts. And then sometimes we have investment banking who's owning CFA and many others.
Oh, wow. That's an amazing. Udah ditata dengan rapi ya kok.
Yeah.
Mantap, mantap. How about you, Aurelia?
Yeah, so as for now, I don't have a solid fixed plan yet. I'm just trying to graduate. But yeah, I know that I would love to land more internship opportunities in the future. I would also like to take master's degree somewhere down the line, but I'm really not so sure, guys. I'm just going with the flow, you know. Yeah, but before that, before taking master's degree, I mean, I would like to have more work experiences first. So yeah, after graduation, probably work first and then master's degree if I'm still willing.
Okay, I can relate with you saying follow with the flow because I'm currently doing that too. Follow with the flow. Okay, okay. So, before we end the session, nih, do you have any message or tips that you wanted to say to to our freshmen?
Okay. Maybe since you are still in the first year, my very first important message is don't be scared to make mistakes, because university life is a safe place to make mistakes. Because when you make mistakes, you actually learn from it. So when you make a lot of mistakes, you learn from it. And when you learn from it, you have more experience. When you have more experience, you'll tend to make right decisions. So university is your chance to learn. So don't be scared to make mistakes. And maybe I would like to advise for career, career advice. Usually for an employer, one thing, there are 4 or 3 things for sure. They look at your GPA, your working experience or leadership experience, and your achievement. So for GPA, when I try to look at careers, most of them, they require 3 GPA. So at the very bottom line, maintain above 3.0 GPA. And I also see some companies, they require 3.3 GPA. So for my best advice, maybe, yeah, 3.5 is the very good, very good space lah.
Oh,
And what else? Yeah. Oh, you also need to active in a leadership role or maybe in an organization, because employers really appreciate that you have organizational experience. Because by joining an organization, you actually know how to work with people, how do you handle with your supervisor, how do you handle stress, and how you do your time management. And then I also suggest to join competitions, because competition is one of the way you can actually learn from, it's one of the way where you can actually apply it from what you learn. Because I think that learning is not enough without applying it. So by joining competition, you actually have a chance to apply your knowledge. And when you apply your knowledge, you get the sense of how you're going to use that knowledge to apply into the real work or in your career.
Okay. So to the freshmen, nih I sum up nih what Ko Nicola said, the message to you. First, increase your experience. Terus jangan takut salah. Join a lot of competitions and organizations. Sama maintain your GPA for the
Yeah.
last for your work.
And also internship experience. Also
Oh,
important too.
and also internship experience, guys. Okay deh. So how about TRL? Do you have any like message to our freshmen?
Yeah, so me looking back to my like first years of uni, I feel like I should have taken more organization experiences and like volunteer work. So that's something that I would like to tell you guys. Yeah, just join in any organizations or volunteer work that you're interested in, because you have to also collect SAT points kan sama social hours. So I think it's good to have them over with, because as the semester goes on, the busier you get. So yeah, I say do them now because you have more time now. So yeah, just get them over with so you don't have to worry about them in the future. And then also like not only that, kaya it is fun, and then you get to make new friends, and then it builds your teamwork, builds your leadership skills, like Nico said, and it's good for your CV. Yeah. Also, that's it. I guess yeah, just have fun, because kaya uni is like your last years before going to the real world and starting a career. So good luck, guys. Good luck.
Enjoy the moment ya, Ci. So freshmen, enjoy the moment while you're in university, guys. Sama organization, and as well as make a lot of friends ya at university. Wow, that's great for our freshmen nih. Okay, I guess that's all for the questions I wanted to ask for today for our seniors. Probably later on a Q&A session, probably there are more questions from our freshmen. Thank you so much, Ko Nicholas and Chialia, for allowing me to ask you several questions. Okay, so for now, after listening to the sharing session with our seniors, I feel that at least our freshmen are more prepared to start university life. But I think our freshmen also need more insights about life after university, since 4 years in university is actually fast. As for me, I even did not realize that I've actually like passed 1 year in BINUS. So to give a glimpse of life after university, I would like to invite back our alumni, Pak Arfian Siregar, to the stage. Halo Pak.
Hello,
Sorry.
Grace.
Halo bro. I'm sorry.
Hello, sis.
Udah kebiasa jadi Pak. Jadi hello bro. Okay. So bro, I would like to ask several questions. Same as the senior just now. Like, let me start with the first question nih. What are the struggles that you experience from BINUS University, like as a student of BINUS University?
Before I answer your question, I actually want to appreciate Nico and Aurel, since they already planned their future from now on. Back then, when I was on my final year, I actually didn't plan that much, Grace. So yeah, I really appreciate it. But during the uni life, I actually struggled on my first year in Binter, since I came from national uni school, from national high school. So I have to work hard on my English during the first semester, and to become a fluent as my peers, especially during the presentations. The same thing during learning in of accounting and finance. I have to give an extra effort for 1 or 2 hours in order to understand about it. I would say if you feel some struggle during class or in your life, you don't have to afraid of it, since the struggle means growth.
True, true, true.
So
So we should
don't
not
try to avoid it, just enjoy the process.
enjoy the moment and enjoy the
Yeah,
no pressure, no pressure.
yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. So when you were in like university back then, did you like at the first that you were asked like the goals or dreams by the teacher itself? Can I know like what was your goals and dreams when you were a student?
I think Miss Wallace will remember what was my goals.
Ah, could we directly ask Bu Valen nih? Bu Valen?
Arvian just like me. He wanted to be a doctor, to be in the medical school.
Wow.
Do you guys okay?
I remember that very much. Can you hear my voice?
Yes, Bu, I can hear it clearly.
Do you believe that I was applying for accounting and my goals was to
To be a
to
doctor.
become a doctor? Because I actually back then I don't know what to do. You know, like it's still like a gray area from the after your graduation from high school graduation. So I just think that I have to try everything, and then uh, in BINUS, Miss Fallon uh, tried to guide me during my uni life.
So you did enjoy the moment while you take accounting, right, in Venus, at least.
Yeah.
Oh, so you took a science major from the first one. Did you also find like any struggle from being a science student to taking EPS from social?
Mm, fortunately, back in my high school, during the first year, I have like accounting and economic class. So yeah, I'm not that struggle during the first year, but it's sure that I need to give an extra hour to understand about accounting and finance during the first year.
Ah, yeah, I see. But I think the our lecturer also teach us back from the basic again, so it's
Yes,
actually comfortable enough for us.
very comfortable actually.
That's true. So, about the job, could I know, like, after you graduated from university, how did you get your first job? Like the memorable steps along the way that you do from to get that job.
Okay. I got my first job in Densu International from my colleague Fino. He was working in Densu for 2 months before me, and actually before I decided to move back to Indonesia from Germany, I was planning to try to get a job in German for 6 months after graduation, but I didn't get in since they need like a C1 level of German language. So back then my parents decided, I think we cannot support you anymore, so you have to go back. And then just at the moment of my graduation, the employee from Dance International asked me to join them. So I would say take any chances that you have, but yeah, but enjoy it.
Oh, I get like you said that like you're in Germany. Probably our freshmen will think like, why did you went to Germany? Or like, could you tell us about the story where you go to Germany?
Actually, during my second year, I actually wanna take master track, if I'm not mistaken, to ESSEC in Paris, but it quite costly for my parents. And then uh, I tried to look other uni that has a lower cost, and then the lowest one is Germany. So I just applied Germany.
Oh, will you recommend our freshmen to go to Cologne also? Since I guess it's the time for them to choose which major
Ah,
or which courses degree to go.
yeah, I would really recommend Germany, but yeah, since German was um how would I say, okay, we got the international exposure, but there's also a lot of Indonesian in German, so you can manage kayak ketemu dengan Indonesian juga di sana.
Bondingnya jadinya. More friends also.
Yeah, more friends too.
True. More friends. Okay, so Bro Arfian, I actually also went through your CV that you sent us, and I think it was very interesting to note that you managed to get a job in Bank Indonesia, especially like in a year time, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Could you tell us
Indeed.
how did you do that? Like,
I think it's about momentum and luck, no? Okay, I always try to take any chances that universe gave me, and then I do that with love, with my heart. I mean, funny story. I actually didn't plan to get to Bank Indonesia. My plan was able to move from my previous job since my friends already moved out. So he got another job on for if I'm not mistaken at CTI, and then I'm the one that live in Densu. So I was trying so hard to take job outside Densu or just try to enter management training program. And apparently back then I got MT program from Bank Indonesia. And during the process, I tried to give my best to enter Bank Indonesia.
wow, that's great, bro Arfian to hear. So like, is there like, could I know like, as you say, as it's mentioned that you're the assistant manager in Bank Indonesia, like what do you specifically do in your job? Is like, is there any particular thing that you liked about it?
Currently, I'm working on approval division on retail payment system department in Bank Indonesia. As the objective of Bank Indonesia is to achieving and maintaining stability of rupiah, and one of it is to regulate and maintaining payment system availability. So this availability in the payment system is really important to keep the economy working. And then if, if I'm if I'm talk about it and then you're gonna feel like so sleepy. I would say payment system is like OFO, GoPay, your credit card and your debit card. Those are regulated by Bank Indonesia. And then when they try to develop a new product to have a partner with other institution, they have to report to Bank Indonesia, and then that's the thing that I did to analyze how these agreement or how this business proposition is working for them and for the industry.
Wow, by hearing that, I was so amazed. I'm so amazed, even though like, wow, there's a lot of information entering my brain.
Yeah.
That's very cool, Rarfian. Okay, so like as I mentioned, like we want to know about like life after university. Could you like give us like some tips or tricks that we should do need to get easier to get a job after we graduated from university?
Hmm. I would say take any chances that you have right now, but uh, starting from now, you have to to try to um how do I say coba ningkatin skill and traits kalian.
Increase your
Misalnya kayak adapting quickly and then deliver message clearly and then try to learn to work with a team, since when you are in the workforce, you have to work with other people, right? And then you're not the one that only working for that project. So you have to learn how to talk, how to deal, and then how to negotiate with other people.
Oh, so the like the things you do in university help you a lot, like the organization or probably like the competitions that you took while in university help you to get like easier one for your traits and skills.
Yeah, I would say that helped me a lot, since what I do right now is not 100% about accounting and finance. It's payment system, right? Payment system is like the central bank knowledge, which are not ha- taught in university, but from from what I've learned in uni is the soft skill itself.
Hmm.
So how to talk to people, how to lead a team, how to negotiate with others, and also the critical thinking and the willingness to learn. I would say like that, Grace.
Oh, I see. That was great. Could I know also that during your like first time entering the job, did you find it like hard or did you struggle a bit? I'm just a bit curious.
Back in Densu or in BI?
uh, let's try Densu because like since university directly to work life, right? I
Yeah.
guess it's more challenging enough, I guess.
Apparently, it's not, since I'm working in accounting, billings as a billing staff, and then I go to accounting department, which apparently that's the thing that we learn in uni. But when you try to shift in another industry or in another field, you have to learn from the beginning, right? But that's the beauty of it. You have to learn and try to understand new things.
Wow. So how about during your time in Bank Indonesia, like the first one? Does it directly like changes everything?
Yeah, actually, it changed my perspective. It changed how I saw the economy. Since back in BINUS, I only learned about accounting and finance, right? It's I only take economy class during my first year in macro and microeconomics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay then. Did you have like any regrets or wish you could have done something different during your university lifetime?
I didn't say that
I
I
think
don't
it's so
have any regrets, no, but I try to shift my perspective that it isn't a regret but a learning process. But if you ask me what one thing that I would change during my uni, I would say to put my idea out there. About my idea, talk about my opinion on this specific subject, since there is no wrong and right answer during uni, right? If it is right, then it's good for you and you understand about it, but it's wrong, you learn from it. So I will say that I will try to put my idea out there and talk about it.
Oh, so it's like you need to be brave to
Yeah.
express everything that you have. So guys, freshmen, don't be scared to talk. And if you're wrong, just learn from what is wrong. So don't get scared easily.
True.
Oh, and also don't be shy. But isn't it like if you wanna sometimes like if you wanna say your opinion but you're scared, so you tend to like aduh mendingan mundur deh gue daripada
Yeah, no, don't do that. Because back then I was like that, since my English is not that good as my peers, right? And
itu.
then during the first semester, I was like, should I ask question or what? There's one time that I asked question, and then the lecturer told me, "What do you mean? Could you repeat your questions?" And then it's okay. It's a learning process, and then after that, you will grow and you will be better compared to your previous one.
Okay. Also, could I add like, is there any tips or tricks like to make ourselves like more pede in front of our lectures?
uh, you shouldn't say you're not pede. So
Yeah,
since your
so like
lecturer is willing to learn, willing to hear
more
what
confident.
are your thought gitu. Jadi kayak don't be afraid. Just ask, and then they will try to respond it, and then they will give feedback to you. If you're not talking about it, they don't understand what are you thinking, or what are your plan, or what are you are saying gitu.
Oh, that's right. That's right. So we shouldn't get like be scared lah pokoknya lah. Just
Iya,
be brave aja lah ya.
brave.
Okay. So bro, could I also know like what's your current plans or goals for your future ahead?
At very moment, I'm still learning and understanding about the payment system industry in Indonesia, since this knowledge is only applied in the central bank or in the industry. But in the near future, or in 2 years, I plan to continue my study for higher education. Hopefully, it's in the US.
Wah, good luck, bro Arfian. You
Thank
can do
you.
it. So, well, could I know like, have you been like planning beforehand like going to itu?
To BI.
No,
Oh,
like lanjut for S2 in the US.
S2. I would say it's a must for me as an assistant manager in Bank Indonesia to take a master degree. Since if I am planning to be a manager, I have to take a master degree, and luckily they provide me to take a higher education. So I will try my best to get the best uni.
Wow, that's so cool, Bro Arfian. Good luck on your university in US. So, oh, lastly, do you have like any tips on how to plan for the future for the freshmen who are like just about to start their first semester?
Okay. It would be the same like what Nick said. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Like just try everything that you might think is good for you. Try new hobby, explore your talent, or explore the world. Since you are now in college, you're still looking for your identity, right? You will learn from your mistake, and then you'll be a better person from that.
True, true,
And
true.
and then I would say those 4 years will be the best timing to make a mistakes.
Best timing to make a mistake.
Yep.
Wow, that's so deep. Oh, did you also like recommend our freshmen nih to join like a lot of competitions nih for experience gitu-gitu?
Yeah, you should apa namanya ikut competition, karena back then I just got to one competition with my friends Albert. It were in UGM, but when I saw Nicholas and Aurel, they try kayak lebih kompetitif competition, and itu
FP.
malah lebih bagus for your CV and iya for employee gitu.
Oh, so our freshmen, please join a lot of competitions yeah later. Don't be scared to join competition. It will be
And
fun.
then do internship.
Oh, do
That's
intern.
count. Mhm.
Oh, I see. Okay, okay. Wah, there's a lot of insightful. Hari ini insightful banget sih for asking a lot of questions. I hope the freshmen could get a lot of ideas. Sorry, right now.
I can see that Miss Violet told that we went to UGM, right, Miss? And then we eat gudeg, right, Miss? What's the name of the restaurant? I forgot about it.
Oh, do
We
Yeah,
you?
went
so
to UGM back
before
then.
the pandemic, we normally join competition outside Jakarta as well. So there was a time when we went to UGM, Gajah Mada University, to join the competition, and I think one of the team also won. Were you also won that back then? I forgot. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether you win or not. But then
Albert
we had
Queen, Miss.
fun. That's the most important thing. So that's why I said, did we go there competition and makan-makan, or makan-makan and competition? Whatever go first. So yeah. Hopefully this pandemic is finishing soon so that we can enjoy more precious times together as well.
And we can also meet on site, everyone, yeah, but without using our mask again. Okay, deh. I guess that was my last question to ask you for today, Bro Arfian. Probably like I guess probably freshmen might also want to ask you questions. So how about like we open up a Q&A session right now? But before that, I would like to also thank Bro Arfian, Nicholas, and Aurelia for answering my questions before. It was a very pleasure. It was a great pleasure for me. Okay, so as I know, like some of freshmen might still wonder, or probably there are some questions that might not be able to be asked during the talk show. So I would like now to open a Q&A session. To all the freshmen, you are allowed to ask any questions, either by raising your hand or just by typing it in the chat box. However, I guess I would appreciate more if you would have an active participation by directly asking uh, without using it in the chat box. Oh, there's one from Inaya. Kakak Arfian, do you see how the money printed in Bank Indonesia? Oh,
I didn't. I don't actually, because we are planning about the amount of money that we print, or we have to gives to the society. But the printing was in Paruri, is in Paruri, if I'm not mistaken. But my department is the one that planning about how much money that we have to. I'm not saying print it, yeah. Yang harus disebar. That must be distributed to the to Indonesian citizen.
Oh, so Angie, I'm actually also curious about that too. So Inaya, hopefully that answer itu ya, jawab your questions. Oh, there's also one nih. Bro Arfian, how do you feel when you first graduated uni? As in, how do you handle the fears and anxiety that probably came with graduating university?
Okay, that's hard actually. Since when you were graduating, and then back then I was graduate with no job, and then I only got the interview after the graduation, 2 days after the graduation. During those 2 days, actually, it's the hardest uh, time in my life actually, since I have to like sometimes you do overthink, right, when there is a major event during your life. Terus di situ tuh kayak benar-benar kayak what should I do next, what should I do to get this job atau gimana. Tapi kayak the thing is, kalau misalnya kalian planning way before the graduation, like Nico and Aurel, it will be great since they were more likely to be employed by the company.
Wow. So hopefully,
So you guys, yeah, learn from my mistakes.
learn from my mistakes.
Yeah,
So basically, we need to prepare everything beforehand, yeah, Bro
yeah.
Arfian. True. Hopefully,
I'm the one that I'm just lucky here, actually.
but I think that from what I heard from your experience is it's luck and also your hard work. You put it everything there.
Yeah.
So both of them played well. So hopefully the answer that one answers the question before, since she read in a private chat at me. Oh, there's also one more. Ci Aurelia, it's for Ci Aurelia Orko Nicolas. Ci Aurelia Orko Nicolas, how do you apply for internships? Like, what did you do in uni that prepares you to be qualified for internships?
Okay, I'll try to answer that first. So, yeah, I actually I find it hard to apply for an internship because, first of all, my seniors, they all apply for auditing firm, while I want to pursue in the finance industry. So how do I get into a finance industry? So I use LinkedIn as my leverage. So when I open LinkedIn and then I search the company, I look at the people, and then I try to select the people, like the potential people that I can talk to, asking for like maybe advice to get into that internship. Then I send message, connect, then send message. Well, it's okay. Most people, maybe they would not reply you because they don't know about you. But my tip, yeah, make sure that you have a good introduction about yourself and why do you want to have a connection with them, and say like, I want to have an internship, so could you share your experience, something like that. So basically I approach people one by one. Yeah,
You need to be also like, how to say it in English? Sabar and terima.
yeah. But
Sabar.
May I add
It's-
Nicholas Grace?
Huh?
May I add some from what
Sure.
Nicholas have said?
Sure.
Yeah, kayak you guys can leverage apa namanya our alumni gitu. There are a lot of alumni working in not only accounting international finance program ya, tapi kayak other major like IB, they also like there are several alumni yang ada di banks and investment banks, even in FMCGs. Nanti dari situ you connect with them through apa namanya, karena sama-sama in BINUS Uni Inter, itu sangat-sangat membantu sebenarnya. We would really love to have you guys in the same apa namanya company with us.
Oh, wow. So, guys, you can ask our senior or alumni also. Don't be scared. Oh, Ci Aurel, do you want to add also for the question?
Yeah, sure. So for this internship, I actually applied through websites like JobStreet, Indeed, Glints. I'll put their links in the chat box for you guys. Yeah, those things are very helpful. You can just search like what position that you're interested in. So for example, accounting intern or finance intern, and then just apply to job positions that you think you suit well. And then yeah, also make sure that your CV is good, like it's not too crowded, but also it's it provides information about yourself. Yeah, you can also find like webinars on Instagram. There's a lot of webinars about like CV reviews, LinkedIn reviews, and like how to ace your interviews. So yeah, just be prepared.
Just be prepared and want to have the willingness to search for things ya berarti ya, Ci. Okay. I hope that one answers the question before. Oh, there's also one. It's for Bro Arfian and Nicholas. To Kak Arfian and Nicholas, before you mentioned it's okay to make mistakes. But how do you overcome feelings like guilt because maybe some of our actions can affect others? Oh, so deep.
Ooh.
So deep.
What mistakes that actually mungkin misalnya mistake your score is below the passing grade and then you say it's a mistake, or what kind of mistakes gitu, kayak kita harus divide which mistake is the good one, which one is the bad one. You have to differentiate those gitu loh. Jadi what you do itu harus mistake yang baik, yang maksudnya kayak try something that you've never try, atau jangan yang kayak mistakes yang ya walaupun emang kamu gagal gitu, tapi you have to overcome it, like kayak kadang dari kegagalan itu kalian punya, there is power yang ada dari kegagalan yang pernah kalian lakukan gitu sih. I don't know how to put it in English because it's been 2 years I'm not speaking in English. I'm so sorry guys.
Arfian, it's fine. Oh, ini katanya the mistake in organization. Let's say it's a mistake in organization.
In organization, maybe Nicholas will be mad at you, right? Or Blessing gonna mad at you, but that's it. No?
But I don't know. It's like the guilt that he asks, how do you overcome the guilt? Nicholas, you probably want to add up?
Waduh. Ini kalau di soal ujian ini bisa 50 poin ini.
Wah, berat ya. Terlalu berat ini question tadi pas juga nih questionsnya.
Okay, let me try to answer. So when I face some failures, I sometimes if I say in Indonesia, it's like orang cenderung tuntutannya gede, like they expect big things when they do like small things. And you don't have to be like what other speaker said, just enjoy the process because it is a learning environment, so you don't have to be stressed about it. And for me, I'm a type of person, like if I face failure, then I'll just move on, just keep forward for the future.
Oh, I see.
Maybe I'm adding some from Nicholas what have said. Itu kayak do some reflections once a month or once a year at least, so you know kayak apa sih yang sebenarnya harus diperbaiki, what should I prepare, or what should I kayak lakuin lebih baik dari sebelumnya gitu sih.
Oh, so basically learn from the mistake, tapi don't make your mistake jadi sebuah halangan gitu.
Iya, iya. Don't stress too much about it gitu sih.
Oh, okay. I hope that one answers the question before. This one also, there's one for Ci Aurel. Ci Aurel, how long did it take you to adapt from high school and from science class to university and majoring in accounting and finance?
Like as I've said earlier, kayak you're gonna learn everything from the very basics of it, guys. Kayak what's debit, what's credit. In all honesty, I didn't even know that before coming to BINUS. I didn't even know what debit and credits are. But kayak I don't know, lama-lama you're just gonna adapt to the university life, and then definitely you're gonna have teaching assistants too, teacher assistants, what are you called? TAs, banyak TAs gitu, and they're gonna help you a lot. Also, there's a lot of YouTube videos if you want to learn more on your own, and then just read your textbooks, I guess. Yeah, but you're definitely gonna adapt very quickly. Yeah.
There's no need to stress out about that, yeah,
Yeah, basically, you really stress out about it.
Oh, there's also actually mentor ya, Ci, that you can ask for help.
Yeah, there's also mentors for you if you need extra help.
So I hope that one answers the question before. Oh, nih. Oh, there's also one nih. Wait, what is it? Oh, nih. Bro Arfian, did you feel your connections and network come in hand when you applied for jobs? Is there any particular moment where you feel, oh, unfortunately, I have this network? Katanya, oh, fortunately, I have this network. So it
Oh, fortunately you have the network. I would say then use it gitu kayak, cause networking it's they say networking is easy, but it's not actually. Connecting with those people are hard, but gimana ya caranya kayak maybe you go to like misalnya some classes or webinar, tapi yang offline ya. Kalau misalnya online sekarang it's kind of hard to connect with other people. The easiest part during my uni itu going to competition, because a lot of my friends back in UGM with Miss Valen, I was able to meet them in here in BI or in other banks gitu sih. Jadi kayak I got friends from competitions. Well,
Oh, I see.
I don't know. How about you, Nicholas?
Yeah, thank you for talking about that. I actually make some friends during my CFA research challenge competition. So there's also a student from Universitas Surabaya come to Jakarta to compete. Yeah, we pretty make a good connection there, and we still actually keep in touch.
So joining competition is not only for experience, tapi it's also for making more connections and friends, ya, berarti. Exactly. So join more competitions and you get more friends, guys. Learn from our speakers today. Oh, there's also one more. It's for Kak Arfian. Kak Arfian, what kind of mental preparation after we graduate from uni should we have? Like, what should we expect?
I would say don't put too much expectation after graduations. Since after graduate, you have like to face this cruel world. I would say that. Since kalau misalnya when you were in college, you can ask your mom or dad or ask your lecturer about anything. But when you were entering the workplace, you were facing like a lot of personalities and then a lot of pressure from your apa namanya boss or managers. Tapi you have to prepare for it gitu dengan cara kayak ikut kayak do internship, ikut organization, and then try to ya kayak tadi banyakin teman kayak misalnya from other major juga, from IB or marketing or even from fashion. I got one friends from fashion which apparently can help me do some logos or some design gitu kayak it's really important actually.
Oh, so back again, make more friends is the most important thing, guys. pokoknya experience friends sama organization. Make sure to do more of that lah. I hope that one answers the question before. Wow, there's a lot of question in private, yeah. Oh, ini. Tuci Aurel. Ci, can you tell us a bit more about 4+0? Like, do you get to choose more specific courses? And how are the courses from Newcastle different from BINUS? Since she's, I guess, like, she's interested in the 4+0 course.
Yeah, definitely. So actually, you don't get the choice for the courses that you're gonna take. It's already chosen by BINUS and UON, I think. And I don't know if it's any different from if you're not taking UON, because I think my class we're like we're only a few people. So I think they just they honestly just like brought us all together and we're all taking the subject from UON. But I would say the difference is that if you're a UON student, then your exams and your assignments and your reports, your projects are all marked by people in UON, by teachers over there. But yeah, I honestly, yeah, the subjects are pretty hard, guys. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it, but it's the subjects are pretty hard. But yeah, what about you, Nico? Do you think it's hard? Because we're actually taking the same subjects
Yeah, true. Even though I'm in the master track, I also have some subjects
from you,
from your end. Yeah.
but
Mm,
the only difference is that Nico punya apa exams and reports are not checked by people from UON.
yeah. So actually, when I look at the UON's courses, they are more concentrated to finance.
Yeah, that's
So the subjects, they are derivative, international finance, risk management, and then
financial analysis,
yeah, financial analysis.
valuation, gitu.
Wow.
Yeah, very concentrated in finance. So for those of you who are interested in finance, so that's really a good opportunity for you to learn.
Wow. So guys, if you're interested, I will join UN. Well, hearing this from you guys, actually, me taking UN langsung kayak, wow. Langsung keringetan. I got a lot of sweats langsung. Okay. Oh, there's a to Ko Nicholas, how do you manage to prepare for competitions? Like, will we be supported by lecturers?
Definitely, lecturers always support the students if they join any competition or any organization. So there's an interesting story for CFA because considering that at that time I'm still in my third semester, technically I know nothing, but I participate in the competition. Yeah, big risk anyway. So in order for me to prepare for the competition, the lecturers gave us an intensive course work. So we actually prepare 6 months prior the competition. So the competition starts in October. We already prepare practices from February. So from February until October, we do some extensive workloads and practices.
The competition seems fun ya, but a bit padat jadwal juga. Oh, well, tapi it looks fun. So guys, don't forget to join CFA competition if there is. Oh, wait. Oh, so don't be scared also to join competition since as Nicholas mentioned before, there will be mentors to support you throughout your competitions.
Yeah, I think I just want to add more. Maybe for joining CFA, I'm actually quite regret joining CFA at the very beginning of semester because that CFA competition is only can be joined once in a lifetime. So my suggestion, you could join other competition like from UI, they have ICMSS. You can join it every year. and then for CFA, maybe in the final year, so that you're very prepared.
We're prepared and ready to join a competition, yeah.
Definitely, yes.
Yes, more experience also.
Yeah.
Okay. I hope that one answers the question. Oh, there's one also for Karfian again. To Karfian, what's the biggest challenge you face in working life and how do you overcome it?
Okay. The biggest challenge during my working life actually, uh, apa ya? Currently, kalau misalnya when I talk about the current condition, itu kayak I have to divide my personal life and then my work life since the pandemic we have to like work almost 24 hours, so it's kind of hard for me right now. I don't know whether it's only in the central bank or in other industry has the same problem or not, but this problem I think it is a problem that we have to find apa namanya the solution for it since karena dikira it's only one Zoom call away and then they call you like whenever they want. Itu sih yang currently I'm still struggling to find the balance between work and life.
Oh, I hope
Tapi
you.
mungkin kalau if you're working in accounting uh, as an accountant, it's also have you will also have the same problem.
Oh yeah, that's that. I've ever heard like I don't know if it's true, but they say that you get a huge amount of workloads. So sometimes even they did not. I don't know. I'm saying they did not sleep or during for because of work. But I don't know. I've only heard stories. So don't be scared, guys. It's only stories.
You
There's
can
no,
try
no
it through internship though, right?
yeah, internship first, guys.
Mhm.
So you can experience it directly so that the stories might be real or not, you see later. Okay. Oh, I guess it's the last question for the Q&A session tadi. There's no more questions that I got. Okay. So I would like to thank Pak Arfian, Ko Nicholas, and Bro Arfian, Ko Nicholas, and Gia Aurelia for answering those questions before. And I think that was a very insightful and fun session. And I hope the freshmen are not stressed out, yeah, since this session is not that yang kayak the weekly session di mana you're learning about monetary policy and all. So I hope this was a fun and interesting session. And also I hope that you are ready to start your university life next week and also have the vision for your future. How about before I start off with the closing, I would like to probably we could take some picture together first. So I would like to invite my friend Angie to help me take the picture.
Okay, great. So I think everyone, please turn on your camera because we will take some photo first. Let's give some moment. I think we have 3 more. Raihan, Rafael, and Putri.
Don't forget to on cam, guys. Show your brightest smile. And don't leave us too long because our teeth might dry.
Raihan and Putri, can you turn on your camera? Okay. How about Putri? Can you turn on the camera? Right, so let's take picture. Okay, guys, give your best smile, give your best pose. 1, 2, 3. Once again, 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you. Back again to Grace.
All right, thank you, Angie, for helping me take the picture. Okay, since we have now reached to the end of today's session, I would like to first thank our lecturers, Bu Valen and Bu Amel, for joining today's and to cheer our event today. And also, I would like to thank our special alumni today, Bro Arfian Siregar, for helping us to get the peak of for our futures ahead, and as well thank two of our seniors, Ko Nicolas and Chi Aurelia, for wanting to share insights about university life to our freshmen. I do really appreciate it so much, and it was a very fun session for me also to learn more. And lastly, I would also like to thank all the freshmen who have been joining today's alumni and senior gathering session. Stay safe and enjoy the rest of your day.